aerospace industry that could so inspire the people of Earth shattered our confidence and broke our hearts in an instant on January 28, 1986. Few who watched the Challenger disaster live will ever forget that moment as the magnificent ship exploded and dropped into the sea. In the weeks that followed, sorrow turned to rage as the true causes of the disaster became known. The immediate cause was a white-hot flame that burned through the side of a rocket motor. A puff of smoke is visible here as the burn-through begins. Only seconds later in the flight, the hot flare is clearly visible, burning through the side of the rocket motor. Like a blowtorch, the flare burned through the main fuel tank, igniting the liquid oxygen and hydrogen inside in a spectacular explosion. The flare had started at a joint in the rocket motor, joint sealed with rubber O-rings. NASA and its contractors had evidence that the rocket motor O-rings could fail below 53 degrees Fahrenheit. But NASA had already launched shuttles below 53 degrees and gotten away with it.
Just because you got lucky doesn't mean the risk is reduced. And sure enough, the risks were still there, and the statistics caught up with them.
On January 28, 1986, NASA decided to go ahead with the shuttle launch at only 36 degrees. There was solid ice all over the launch pad. Engineers involved with the O-rings did everything they could to stop the launch.
On the fourth or fifth time they pushed the envelope, sure enough, almost exactly at the temperatures they said, those O-rings blew apart. And the tragedy of that is that besides the tragic souls lost on the Challenger themselves, there were people on the ground who warned about it, who were so upset about it, and who to this day are destroyed because they knew about it, tried to warn, and they were dismissed.